Hi, I'm Eddie King with Wet Edge Technologies, and I would like to thank you for choosing a wet edge pool finish for your newly renovated swimming pool or your newly built swimming pool. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the 28-day startup, most importantly the day before and the first day of it. As though this pool finish will look or seem hard to the touch, it will be curing out over those 28 days. Balancing in the water and proper brushing is vital to the longevity and the appearance of the pool finish. Our 28-day startup guide can be found on our website under the resources tab. It's going to explain the do's and the don'ts of what to do on your freshly plastered swimming pool. It is vital between the homeowner and the contractor to understand the responsibilities that would be put upon you as far as who takes care of and does what during the 28-day startup of your swimming pool. First and most important thing is to ensure that the pool equipment is wired and functional prior to the pool being filled with water in order for the pool to circulate and filter out any plaster dust that is going to happen during the curing process. It is very important to test the fill water or the fill source water before you put it into the swimming pool to understand what the pool water will need in order to balance itself out. Water will always look to seek its own balance, and it's vital to get the proper chemicals you will need to put in the swimming pool in order for the water not to pull what it is looking for out of the pool finish. When testing your fill water, it is very important to use the proper test kit. Test strips are not recommended. It's also very important to keep a history log of all your water chemistry readings. After testing the fill water, the most important chemical to get into balance is your calcium hardness. We would like calcium hardness to get to 250 parts per million as soon as possible. Water will always look to seek its own balance. Get the calcium hardness up to the proper level is vital in order to prevent the pool from forming a calcium carbonate scale over the pool finish. The earlier the calcium is introduced to the pool fill water, the better. We recommend using a pre-diluted form to add the calcium, such as the Orenda barrel. If adding calcium hardness to a filled pool, it is important not to add more than 10 pounds at a time in order to reach the parts per million you're looking to achieve. When adding acid to a pool, it is important not to add too much. Adding too much could cause calcium hydroxide to pool out of the finish at a faster rate. It is very important to refer to your test kit manufacturer's instruction and add the proper amount of acid to lower your pH. When the pH rises, you can use a measured dose of diluted muriatic acid to bring the pH back down below 8.0. For the first few days, you want your pH between 7.6 and 8.0 and an LSI of plus 20 to plus 30. We have found that when the pH is too low, this will cause calcium hydroxide to leach to the surface and eventually carbonate. Brushing is a tedious task. Much like brushing your teeth, the more frequent and diligent that this is done, the better the results and the smoothness of your finish will be. It is important to brush your pool twice a day for the first 2 weeks and once a week for the life of the swimming pool. Brushing the pool will help remove any stubborn cream spots or any deposits that might form on the pool, causing a stain. It may seem a bit complicated at first, but learning the basics of water chemistry will go a long way in protecting your investment and your pool finish standing the test of time. Use the Langelier Saturation Index, or LSI, to maintain and balance your water chemistry. The LSI is a calculation used to determine if the pool water is scale forming or corrosive. The end result of 0 on the LSI calculator, it means the pool water is balanced. The acceptable range of negative 0.3 to positive 0.3 is acceptable. An easy way to calculate your LSI is by using an app on your smartphone. The two most commonly used apps are Orenda Technologies and the National Plaster Council. These apps will do all the math for you and will also calculate the proper amount of chemicals to add to the swimming pool. When balancing the pool water at startup and during weekly maintenance, it is critical to know the water temperature of the swimming pool water. This will go a long way in determining the LSI calculation. When balancing your pool water, It is important to know the temperature, as balanced water at 80 degrees could be unbalanced water at 60 degrees. Water chemistry record keeping is important. It will be up to you to keep a log of all your water chemistry readings, or your service company can provide the service for you. However, if you do choose to use the HARDNESS app, you can email these test results to yourself every week. Wet Edge Technology requires weekly chemical and maintenance records to maintain your warranty compliance. You are the best warranty for your pool finish. There are many do's and don'ts during the 28-day startup process. Please refer to our 28-day startup guide on our website, as well as registering your warranty within the first 30 days of plaster installation. My name is Eddie King, and I want to thank you for choosing a Wet Edge Technologies product for your interior pool finish.